Claude the Chameleon's Colourful Day. Claude was a young chameleon who lived in a very green, very noisy jungle. He wasn't like the other creatures. A monkey was always brown, a parrot was always red and blue, but Claude was everything all at once. One morning, Claude woke up on his favorite sleeping branch. It was a sturdy, dark brown branch. When Claude stretched and yawned, he noticed his own skin was a deep, sleepy chocolate brown, matching the wood perfectly. "Good morning, world," Claude chirped, his eyes swiveling around, completely independent of the other eye. Chameleons can do that. It's super useful. He had a special secret about his colors, one he was still learning to control. Most animals change color slowly, over weeks or months, like a leaf in autumn. But Claude could change in a quick blink. The secret of the color boxes. How did he do it? It wasn't magic, it was science. Deep inside Claude's skin were millions of tiny, tiny packets, like miniature balloons filled with different colored paints. Scientists call these little packets Chromatophores, but Claude just thought of them as his color boxes. When Claude was calm, cold, or sleepy, these color boxes would squeeze tight. The colors would be hidden, and he would look duller, like the plain brown branch. But when Claude wanted to show off, or when he felt an emotion like worry or joy, or when he needed to get cool, he could send a message from his brain to his skin. This message told the colored boxes to stretch. If he stretched the yellow boxes, he looked yellow. If he stretched the blue boxes, he looked blue. And if he stretched both the yellow boxes and the blue boxes, the two colors mixed on his skin, and voila! He was a brilliant green. Claude decided he was hungry, and being hungry was an adventure. Claude started to climb up a huge, sturdy vine. The vine was coated in bright emerald leaves, each one as big as his head. As he moved onto the first leaf, he wanted to try and be invisible. Why? Because high above, he saw a shadow, a very large shadow that belonged to Fiona the hawk. Fiona loved chameleons for breakfast. "Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear," squeaked Claude, feeling a wobble of worry in his tummy. He closed his eyes tight and thought, be green, be as green as this enormous, wonderful leaf." He focused his brain, sending the urgent message down to his color boxes. Stretch the yellow, stretch the blue. Whoosh! In less than a second, his skin went from chocolate brown to a rich, dazzling lime green. His bumpy skin blended perfectly with the texture of the leaf. He held his breath, sitting stock still. Fiona the hawk flew right past. She looked down and saw only a big, lovely green leaf. She squinted her eyes. No plump chameleons here," she muttered, and zoomed away. Claude let out a big sigh of relief. Whew, camouflage worked. Claude ate a delicious breakfast of tiny, juicy jungle bugs, and then climbed further up, no longer needing to hide. After eating, Claude felt great. He was warm, safe, and full of energy. As he rested on a thin, gray vine, he was back to being a nice, subtle, dull gray-green. Suddenly, he heard familiar, happy buzz. "Luna!" Claude exclaimed. Luna was a tiny, spotted ladybug and Claude's very best friend. She was zooming towards him, her red shell shiny in the sun. When Claude saw Luna, a huge wave of joy washed over him. Joy is a big, happy emotion, and it makes chameleons want to show off. "Hello, Claude! Look at this amazing flower I found!" Luna buzzed happily. Claude looked where Luna pointed. Resting on a thin stem was a flower so vibrant it looked like it was glowing. It was a deep, joyful, electric cerulean blue. Claude loved Luna, and he loved that flower, and he wanted his whole body to say, "happy." He didn't want to blend in this time. He wanted to stand out. He sent a new message to his color boxes. "Show the happiness. Show the excitement. Make it bright." The blue color boxes stretched wide, pushing all the other colors deep down. Then his secondary color boxes, which held a shimmer of iridescent purple, also stretched out. The result was stunning. Claude's body turned a sparkling, deep indigo blue, and his belly flashed with stripes of bright lavender. He looked like a living jewel. "Wow, Claude, you look like a beautiful blue gemstone," Luna said, landing gently on his sparkling blue head. Claude wiggled with pride. "It's my happy color." They chatted for a long time, enjoying the blue glow of the beautiful flower. As the afternoon wore on, the sun climbed higher and higher. It was the hottest part of the day, and Claude was feeling a little sluggish. He was still blue, but the happy energy had faded. He found a thick, dark, rubbery branch to rest on. Since the branch was dark, it was soaking up all the sun's heat, and Claude started to feel very, very hot. His beautiful blue skin was also a dark color, and dark colors absorb heat, like wearing a black t-shirt on a sunny day. "Oh, it's too warm," sighed Claude, his blue skin making him hotter and hotter. "I need to cool down and fast." This was another important reason chameleons change color, to control their temperature. He remembered what his mother taught him. Light colors reflect the sun, like wearing a white t-shirt. Claude sent a frantic, hot message to his brain. Get cool, get light, reflect the sun. This time, he told all the color boxes, the yellow, the blue, the red, and the green, to squeeze tight and hide. He pushed all the colored pigment deep down into his skin, leaving only the palest, whitest layer showing. Swoosh! In an instant, his skin went completely pale. He was a soft, almost glowing, creamy white with hints of pale, milky yellow. He looked like a dollop of vanilla ice cream. The pale white skin immediately started reflecting the harsh sun, and Claude felt the heat drop away. "Ah, that's much better," he whispered, feeling cool and comfortable again. He stayed that gentle, pale white color until the sun began to sink low in the sky and the jungle cooled down. Claude's colorful conclusion. As the sun set, the sky turned a glorious mix of orange, pink, and purple. Claude, now a relaxed gray, watched the spectacle. He thought about his day. He had been a clever green to hide from the hawk and stay safe. He had been a sparkling blue to show Luna how happy he was to see her. He had been a calming pale white to cool down under the bright, hot sun. My color boxes aren't just for hiding, Claude decided. They help me talk, they help me feel good, and they help me stay at the perfect temperature. As the last light of the day faded, Claude curled up on his branch. His brain sent one final peaceful message: time to sleep. Slowly, gently, his skin changed one last time, settling on a quiet, comfortable, sleepy brown that matched the dark branch and the darkening night. Claude the Chameleon closed his eyes, already dreaming in 1,000 wonderful colors, ready for whatever hue the next day would bring.